So I'm going to present a series of tips on how you can improve your singing voice. It's very simple, we can all do it. And we were born to sing. This is a human instrument. So posture is critical to using our human instrument to its maximum potential. So we want to stand with our feet a little apart, our knees unlocked, so we don't want the rigid locked knees. Nice and balanced, feel like we could withstand a punch if someone came at us. And then we want to feel like as though there's a string of energy going right through our body that aligns our spine. We have our neck nice and long, not back, not forward. We feel like this string goes right through our whole body and then through the top of our head, like connecting to the heavens above us, so that our sound can go. So it's right through us. We have this amazing capacity to make sound when we use our body as our instrument. We also want to make sure that our shoulders are relaxed, so we lift our shoulders up, back, down. Yeah, so shoulders back and down. And then we're ready to sing and take on the world. The most important thing about singing is your breathing. So when you sing, it is really important to have a sustained airflow, because that's what creates the sustained sound of singing as opposed to speaking. So the most important thing is to actually breathe all the way around through your ribs and your back when you breathe in. So for me, I like to imagine like there's a little balloon, and when you breathe in, the balloon blows up. So you breathe in through your mouth, and then when you exhale, you feel your belly button gradually going in towards your spine. And then I think a really good exercise to practice is a hiss. So you hiss for as long as possible, feeling the air gradually coming up through your spinal column and then out. So we're going to breathe in again and so here I have my green superfood smoothie to give me energy. All singers need to have a great diet. Not too many dairy foods, not too much chili. Well, chili makes me lose my voice anyway, but not everyone. Not too much wine or other alcohol. But a green superfood smoothie each day definitely does the trick. So, here we go. And we're going to do some brrrs. Now, some of you out there are going to find that a little difficult, because to keep a sustained brrr, you have to keep your air going. So it's a great way to check that you are actually using your air. So through our whole vocal range, we can go brrr. We can go up and down and just play. We find that babies can do this really well, because children breathe well naturally, but as adults we often forget what our natural breathing process is. So this is a great way to get it back. So just practice. Just up and down your vocal range. So once we have our breathing going and we can sustain our breath, we then want to amplify our sound. We want to make it louder if we want it louder, and to feel more confident. So we don't want our sound getting just caught in our mouth or our nose, because we have all these resonating cavities which amplify our sound and give us the capacity to fulfill the real potential of our human voice. So there's a couple of tips which will help you to lift your soft palate. So this is our hard palate, and behind it is our soft palate, where we have the little uvula dangling. We want to keep our soft palate lifted when we sing. Part of that is achieved through continuing our breath flow, but part of it is also achieved by thinking of a couple of things when you take in your breath. So one of those is when you breathe, you want to breathe as though you're just starting to yawn. Yeah. Not the whole yawn, but the start of the yawn. Or you're smelling a beautiful rose. And that lifts your soft palate. So if you don't lift your soft palate, your voice will go, it sort of gets stuck here. But if you lift it, it's like really opens your voice and you go, that's with a soft palate down. Big difference, right? So you want to have your soft palate lifted. So smelling a rose, the start of a yawn, a beautiful smile. I also like to think of one other thing. I like to think of like this pot of steaming hot potatoes, saucepan of hot potatoes, where you put your fork into the boiling water, you get out a hot potato, put it in your mouth, and you try not to touch, obviously, that burning hot potato. And that will also give you the sense of how much space you can create within your throat and your mouth so that you can connect to the resonators within your head to amplify your sound. So start off just humming. Or you might want to do So we're now going to sing some little arpeggios, the little staccato sound that gets our diaphragm really activated. The brrr also gets our diaphragm activated. Here we go. You can imagine you're laughing. Just make some sounds because you feel like you can. Because we all want to make sound. We know we're all speaking at about 10% of our vocal capacity. Music and singing is the language of our hearts. Above all, we're born to sing. We're all singers. And you can use some of these exercises to help you on your path, or just enjoy singing. Sing along with the radio, in the car, in the shower. But most of all, sing with other people because it will change your brain, will make you healthier, happier, smarter, and more creative. And what's more, you can change other people's lives in the process. It truly is magical.